Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here, back with another episode of Rampant Realm. And look, I did a bit of digging around on our lack of biter situation. And honestly, I think the problem is our starting area was just too big. And I did off camera. I did a bit of a scoot around here, and our pollution cloud isn't touching biters. So I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, currently there are no biters getting touched by pollution. So I think what we need to do is we need to go big, and we need to just make a bigger factory that pollutes a lot more. I think that's a simple solution to get some tax going. And one other thing too, I did jump in here into the settings, and everything is fairly standard. The only thing I did turn on was this nocturnal mode, which adds additional attack waves at night. So as it says, it doesn't turn off vanilla attack groups, so we'll still get the regular attacks. We should just see a bit more at night, and we do have the clockwork mod enabled, which has some longer nights, longer days but longer nights. So that's something to look forward to. Now, how's our ammo production going? It's below par, subpar, and we might as well ramp it up. Hey. Because that's kind of what we do. At this point. Let's just ram this down, and now we'll be at what 3 a second. Each of these is doing 1 a second, something like that. All right, up to there and up to there. Sure. Do we have enough of these? All right. Yes. So what we'll do is we'll get some additional science going. We're out of these guys. We'll get some additional science going. We will get a bit more of this going, and what else can we do? A mall, of course. We can do a mall. That'll start using a lot more stuff. And you know what? We should probably do some more mining. Well, if we're not using a full belt's worth of iron yet, additional mining is not going to do more polluting, is it? Okay, so let's get some serious science going. We're going to need a lot more of these. I don't want to just do them all at once. Never do that. It takes forever to actually get usable ones. Okay. Serious science for red is one of these can support 10. So let's do something. Power pole there. And we're not going to reach all the way over to there. So power pole there, and here we go. All right. So if you're doing gear wheels, you are producing 2 gear wheels a second, and these guys are using 1 gear wheel every 5 seconds. There we go. We can support 10. Yes, the math checks out. Not sure why I had to do that. I just know that off by heart. I don't know why I bothered calculating. All right. So all we do is we have our gear wheels coming up here with our copper plate. Copper plate. Like this. There we go. Copper plate on the inside, iron gear wheels on the outside. We're going to need some fast inserters doing that. We will want you coming in here like this, and we are actually doing that. There we go. Okay, and up you go. There we go. So we've got iron gear wheels and copper plate. This green circuits, of course, will go towards our green science, because we need to make inserters there with those. So let's extend the bus out. Now we have that. That is what we need. Copper plate and iron gear wheels. Yes, it is true. All right, and then we just want to make say 10 of these. Say 10. I mean, we want to make 10 of them. Okay, that's 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, that is max red science that we can support off here, and that's actually it's 2 a second. 2 a second. Not quite 2, of course. Yes. Got to remember our assembly machines don't work at. Don't work at 1. These ones are at 0.75. So this is actually 1.5 a second. We should probably craft some more labs while our handcrafting is doing nothing. What am I missing? What am I missing? Iron. All right. Let's get a few more labs going. And we've got our new poles, which is great. Bit of research we can do now. I definitely want circuit network. That's an important one, so we can start doing stuff. I feel like this one here, it's using red. We're gonna have a lot of red. We might as well get it done. Gates are pretty useless. Tool belt is a nice to have, but I wouldn't say it's particularly crucial at this point. Solar energy, I think we're not going to do solar. We're just going to do lots and lots of boilers and really, really pollute up, at least in the short term. Long term, obviously, we will have to think of a better power. Maybe we'll get nuclear, I don't know. Combat robotics, we haven't actually set up our military science yet, so that's a little bit of ways off. Let's get this guy and then go into... we haven't got oil yet, so that's not important. This is also not important because we don't have red belts. I think circuit networks, tool belt. We could get extra lab research speed. We are kind of ramping up our science production. So maybe being able to use that production a bit quicker is not a bad thing. We'll get some more labs. All right. So that is red science. Now green science. If we want to do 2 a second, green science will require 2 inserters and 2 transport belts. Which will require their own supply of these things. These things being something like this. It's going to stretch a bit of a ways up if I do it this way. Let's do it a little differently. All right. So we'll do this. These will be our green sciences. And then we do need to somehow get our belts, our incoming belts here, which will be something like this. Of course, not like that, like that. And then we can do this. Okay. All right. There we go. So if this now is doing, and I want you to do specifically inserters, so we can bring our greens up along here, straight in like that. Greens in there. All right, let's just start with that. There we go, and one more. All right, greens in there like that. You need 1 green every half a second. There we go. We're going to need more of you guys. What am I missing? More iron? Of course I'm missing iron. Don't just have a stockpile of it just lying around. We used it for a lot of it for these labs. All right. So you then also need to get some gear wheels, and then we need some other gear wheels. Here we go, this works out. All right, other gear wheels for our belts. We'll put a lot of gear wheels here, and then this is iron. This is just iron. Yeah. All right. We're out of belts. All right, let's run back. We're actually we're a long way away now from the belt area, so we do want to make them all next. I don't know if we'll have time in this episode, but maybe we should. Coal. Oh, we should get some coal on the belt too, so we can make grenades. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Wow, we quite a way away from this little section over here. How are our turrets looking? While I'm here, let's pilfer a few turrets. We'll pilfer half a stack of those guys, and 500. Well, let's go with 750. And how's our ammo looking? We'll grab another 600 ammo. Because why not? Well, I know why not. No. I was going to say I know why not, because we're actually trying to get up to AP ammo, but we'll be all right. As Powers pointed out in some more nice comments, I do thoroughly recommend anyone who's trying to learn a bit more about Factorio have a read of some of his comments. There's some really good points in there. But yes, as he pointed out, our evolution is quite low, so we're probably only facing small biters at this point, which don't actually require AP ammo. It's only when you get to medium and above that AP ammo becomes a little bit more important. Anyway. We now have belts, so we can get our iron in here. like that, if I did it correctly. There we go. So our iron's now in. Now we just need some fast inserters to get this stuff going. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. There. No, I don't like it because we want to have our power poles nicely aligned. And then you and you. All right. Simple as that. And then a couple of power poles in there and there. And we're off. Off to the races. Look, yeah, it's kind of working. Why are you not keeping up? It's actually an input issue. Of course it is. Of course it is. There we go. Let's get some more of these. Again, I made 5. Actually, I only need 1, so just make 1 and then make a few more. All right, how are we doing for power poles? Oh, a heap of power poles. All right, there we go. So now you're getting all the iron you need. You're getting no gear wheels. You are getting no gear wheels. What's going on with you, buddy? Okay. Well. I see what I see what I've done wrong. Yes. That's okay because we can use these inserters and belts. There we go. All right, we're operational. So now we have green science going up here. Now this takes 6 seconds. Yep, 6 seconds. So we actually need 12 of these. 12 of these will make a 2 a second. All right. Let's not make a million of them. All right. We are going to need more of these guys. And yep, we're going to need more. We're going to need more. That's okay. There we go. No, not you there. That's a silly spot. All right. Copy that up there. Bring you all the way up here. Let's get you going this way. And no, why am I doing that? What's going on here? Got to have a nice neat alignment. 1 more, and then we'll need 2 more. If there's 10 on that side, that means there's 12 on that side. If 10 plus 2 is 12, story checks out. All right. Let's get our power poles. Let's get you in. Players in the way. Whoa, that was interesting. Yeah, I may have just gone a little bit crazy there. All right. So now we have a northern area that is heavily undefended. We've got a bit of room here to put a couple of turrets, and we can drop a lot of ammo in them. Sure, regular ammo, it'll be all right. So what are we going to do with this? Well, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to bring our labs over to here, but that's really undefended. So maybe we'll kind of tuck them in over here. But then we are going to make more. This is the situation we had before. Well, I was thinking in the Ribbon world, we are going to be making more science over here, and generally I end up with my labs above the science, and it kind of you end up with a lot of the expensive science stuck on belts. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe have this come over here, and we'll have our labs over here, and we'll try and defend it from the biters. Let's see how we go then, shall we? Okay, bring you over here. Yeah, sure. So this will mean we'll have like the next level of science here, military science. Military science will go there. And then we'll start with some labs. All right. So let's do that. And 5, roll 5 seems all right. There we go. And then power poles. And then another 5. All right. We have to go grab all our labs from the other area now. And we can essentially shut it down. I mean, we are still using it. Do we want to shut it? Why shut it down? Why not just make more labs? We do want to make the pollution. We want to make with the pollution, and the best way to do it is to use stuff. So let's use stuff, and go a little bit crazy. Go a little bit crazy. There's another 3 rows here, which should look pretty good. All right, so we'll need one there and one there, and then a power pole there. Bit of preemptive power polling, and yeah, we'll just kind of it'll be like this, and then we'll have room for some more next to it, and yeah, we might as well get these going in early, and then we can just plonk down the labs once they're built. All right, there we go. One. Actually, why would we have that one up there doing absolutely nothing? Oops, looks like we've got another one. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we've got some labs now. Let's put some better defenses up here. All right. If we're gonna have attacks coming from over here, they'll probably come down here. So let's do a little 3x2. Little 3x2 looks familiar to some people that might have read the comments. Yeah. All right, and then yeah, like that. There we go. I'll get rid of you, and I don't actually have any of the AP ammo on me, so let's just put a bunch of this stuff in. Yeah, I think 50 in each is probably a good amount, and then we'll put another lot here. Another lot here, and then whoops. I think the problem if we go too much lower, I don't want to run out of space. For actually building the factory, but then I guess we can always rip up turrets. There's no reason not to rip up turrets later on. So let's actually defend this reasonably well for now, as we start high polluting. For those that don't know me, actually, I am quite against pollution. I think much prefer the environmental options, but you know, here we are. All right, a bit more labs. We're cruising through the research. Let's think about what we want to do now. Well, actually, I know exactly what we want to do. We want to get to oil. We want to go to oil. We've got some more research. We're going to go to oil. We're going to get to flammables. We're going to need military science. All right. How many miners do I have? I have no miners. No miners. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's all the labs we actually need. So let's cancel those ones, and let's make 6 miners. Let's not make 6 miners, because I just saw we're handcrafting green circuits, which is truly a travesty when we have a bunch of green circuits here already. I feel like we should probably just put something out here as well. Get some more walls. Oh gosh, that was a classic wall, but you know, I'm okay with the ones at the front getting a bit extra. There we go. All right, there's a reasonable cauldron there. I think there's some gaps. We haven't seen the intelligence yet of the biters, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Let's grab some of these. Let's do some handcrafting of these. Also need to do some handcrafting of those, which is something we shall endeavour to do shortly. Because that's, I think, probably what we want. We want to get some oil coming down so we can get some flamethrowers. But we do need to get military tech to actually research flamethrowers. So, military tech first. All right. Done. And we can also use that to unlock some of the better defense stuff. All right, should get some stone bricks as well. Should make some stone bricks. Actually, we are making stone bricks. We are just using them. What's going on up here, guys? There we go. All right, there's some nice stone bricks. We'll be able to make some good path out of that. Now, let's get a belt of coal out of this. All right, a belt of coal out of this. It's not going to be easy, just because of the way we've placed the other miners. More miners, please. What am I out of? Iron, probably. We're actually looks Looks like our miners, are we running low on power again? We are. All right. Well, that changes things again, doesn't it? Let's go and grab some more iron, which we're actually using fairly heavily now. Hopefully these ones at the back still have a few in them. They do. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll need some more water pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And pipes, a couple of them. All right. And yeah, we're starting to get there. Our power is getting up. We're polluting well. There we go. Do I have any of them? No, I don't have any of them. Of course not, because that's not how I ordered the crafting, is it? You actually can't. You can't order the crafting with pipes first, because these will just use the pipe to make. So it's a bit counterproductive there. Nope, not those. Give me some of these. And some power poles. There and there. Another one there. All right. Let's go, guys. Craft away. I am going to ramp this up a little bit because, you know, it seems like an important part of our factory now, that's for sure. There we have that. And a couple of pipes. Where did that pipe go? There it is. Can't see it through all the pollution. And then we've got 4 of these. Beautiful. All right. All right, so our power is... Oh, flammals, man, research. It's going great guns now. Okay. Let's get some more bullet damage then. Bullet damage. Bullet speed. Turret damage. Oh, these are still 200, so let's grab these as well. Now we need military science, so let's grab some more turret damage. And that'll make the best use of our ammo. Let's have a look at what our bonuses currently are. 5 plus 2. There we go. 7 damage. So that's not too bad. Got some more of these guys. That is still a hell of a lot. And suddenly we have a bunch of these guys ready for crafting. All right. So what are we doing here? We're trying to make a belt of coal. To go into our bus. Yes, that's correct. All right. So what have we got here? We've got 10. Probably just do half a belt to be perfectly honest. We don't need that much, do we? Okay, I'm gonna do something that we might regret later, but let's just change this around. And very, very quickly. Let's change this around very, very quickly so that we don't lose power. Because that would be bad. All right. Yep. There. Actually, is that the line we want? It's the line we got. All right. It's not really optimizing it, but I'm kind of like just want to get this going so that we can get some coal back there. All right. There we go. Squeak through. I miss you so much. There we go. Okay. That should get our... Let's just pull these out. Why have I still got these here? And then we can ensure that our power doesn't go out by running over here and doing Shift C. Shift C. There we go. Even distribution. You are a champion. There we go. Still a little bit of coal in there because of the settings we had. So now that we've done that, we can now bring this way out to here, and yeah, that's some good. It's a good line. All right, that is 16 plus the 4 here is 20. That is 5k, but that's only 400, and yeah, that's not quite as much as we wanted, but we'll get there. All right, so you go over here and something here. Could we have gotten another line in here? Probably. But we still want to make sure we have everything we need for the power. That looks like it's starting to back up now. All right. And this is doing fine. This is doing fine. Looks like we are missing power over here. So now this somehow needs to get all the way over to our bus. That That's a an interesting thing. Let's bring you down here. Jump across your little brother there, and then we can use that little break there. Can I get you to have a break? We'll just try and avoid wasting any space on the iron. And then come in underneath. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I instantly regret my decision. How can we do this? It's nighttime. It's dark, and I have no lights. I'm sure I've researched lights. I should be handcrafting them, shouldn't I? There we go. All right, we have a bunch of lights. Let's just do some handcrafting. All right, and place some down. Place some down. What am I doing? All right. Hey, look at that. It's almost like we can see again now. So, if we run... I guess we actually have to run upwards, don't we? Alright, rip all this out. We've put in some extra undergrounds that we don't need. Let's fix that up. There we go. And you now, my friend, are going upwards. Upwards and upwards. And, yeah, let's have another bit of a light there. Alright. Let's see how we can make this work. That's actually a terrible line if we want to ever extend that bit. That pole, get out of the way. Alright, oh look at this, what's this? What's this? Attacks everywhere. Alright, nighttime. Nighttime attacks. It's a thing. We're getting attacks. Alright people. It's official, we found a setting that helps us. Alright. Oh, stupid trees. Now I'm like, now I want to sort of deal with the biters, but we're kind of stuck dealing with the trees. Alright. Here we go. Let's bring this all the way across. Wow, this is going to be a lot of coal on the belt, which is certainly not ideal. Certainly not ideal. Alright. Here we have it. Where are we going to bring coal on? Let's bring it after the steel. So here. There we go. Hey, trigger an alien attack. Look, we made it. We made it. No, not there. All right. You go to there. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of weave here. Like that. There we go. All right. Now we have coal on the bus. We've got more attacks. The attacks are just coming now. Alright. Alright, there's coal. We can use that. I don't need you, but I will need some more repair packs. Alright. Let's go see. Woo, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at these guys. There's some mediums in there, alright. These are all... there's some medium. No, are they... Maybe they're just all normals. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell when it's so dark. But, yeah, look. No damage to the walls. So that's a good sign that the number of turrets we have is sufficient. This looks like a little bit of a point where they're sort of congregating. Oh, okay. All right. This one here really saw some action, which is good. There we go. All right. And whoa, over here. Look at that. Yeah, okay. We got some attacks. We did get some attacks. Let's we don't need to repair anything though, which I think is a good sign. It's a good sign that our initial defenses were enough. But yeah, look at all the biters. Lots and lots of them. All right, we definitely need to get flamethrowers quite soon, just by the sheer numbers. And obviously AP ammo is pretty important too. Grab a huge rock while I'm here. All right, well, I got to say that is a huge relief as well as a big stress moment. Getting the first wave of biters. We're actually out of time, and I did want to get stuff going, but you know we're out of time. So let's do a nice wide path here, and more attacks on the other side. Was that? What's that on the other side? We actually don't have radar over there. Oh yeah, okay. Getting some attacks over here. Yeah, it's looking good. What is going on there? There's someone attacking a tree. Okay, the trees are doing some work, which is nice. We do have some turrets around here. I think we're going to have to reinforce that side, but that is a problem for tomorrow. Nighttime attacks, yeah, it's a thing. Nighttime lasts for a while to remember that because of the clockwork mod. So yeah, that is also a thing. How are we going for? Yeah, well, we probably don't need that much ammo, but you know that's good. All right, let's just ditch all that ammo in there, and we'll convert over fully to AP ammo now because you know we just have a lot of it, and we might as well use it. So let's grab another lot of stacks. Is there a reason why I wouldn't grab this many stacks? I don't think there is. All right, let's just neaten that up a little bit. That's a lot of ammo. You're changing out to AP ammo now. Whoa, look at all these different types of ammo. High explosive, biomag. Interesting. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there one day. You also, I need to upgrade this to that. There we go. Okay, so we've triggered attacks, and like to be honest, that was a pretty serious first wave. We've also gotten a fair way through without having those attacks in the first place. But as far as first waves go, if we were a little less prepared, that could have been quite disastrous. But yes, our additional pollution has obviously done the trick. And let's get a radar down here so that we can start scanning this area over here, and we can see our little areas, little outposts. Okay, going to call it there. We're back into the daytime, which gives us a little bit of a reprieve, I think. And, well, look, I don't think there's much else to say, is there, other than let's try and survive the next kind of couple hours as we start getting our military tech up and running, and see what happens. This is Rampant mod, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I've heard good things and bad things. We'll see how it goes. As always, love to hear your comments. And most importantly, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.